DJ Delz, you know I love you.
All right, Funko Pop addicts, we're going to hit you with my top 10 of 2019. Top 10 pickups. My favorite has nothing to do with how rare they are, how much they're worth, none of that. It's all about what I really digged and, just reflecting on everything I picked up this year. I wanted to do a list. Now we're going to set it off with number 10 right here, and that is Bang, the Silver Surfer. This pop just recently released. I've always wanted the Silver Surfer. I did a detailed out-of-the-box review. It looks amazing out of the box, and I highly recommend you picking it up. Next, we're going to go with... Now, this pop was very sought after when it first released, and now you can literally buy it for $5. Crazy to me. And that is the Night King, the metallic Night King. This pop is amazing out of the box. The paint is great. It works so well with the sculpt, this metallic look. And you could get this right now for $5. I will link it in the actual comment section. Not comment section, the description box. Wow. But yeah, this definitely has got to make the list. Next on the list has got to be my guy, Midoriya Deku, the Entertainment Earth exclusive glow in the dark. And this is such an epic moment for him. And I'm so happy that they put out this pop. I absolutely love it. Thank you to Entertainment Earth. They actually gifted me this, and it was a really nice thing for them to do because I'm such a damn big fan of this show. And they came out with so many great ones this year. But this is my guy right here. And, I loved this pop. It was so cool when you seen him with Gran Torino and, he's learning his quirk more. And I just love that scene right there. Next on the list has got to be Mr. Alex Trebek, the Chase. Now, the common really sucked in my opinion. It looked nothing like him. His head even was like, it seemed like his head was like big, and it just did not look like him. He's got kind of like a narrow shaped head, and I know how they kind of make them big, oversized the heads, paws, but this looks like Alex Trebek. I really wanted this. This was a pain in the ass to get, and I was able to get it. Shout out to, I don't remember the name off top. It was a long time ago. It was the beginning of the year, but they helped me get this, and I really appreciate it. I ended up running into another one, of course, later on. That's how it goes down. You get it, and then you end up running into another one. But that definitely has got to make the list, along with my guy right here, which I recently got, and that is Steve Irwin. I love this man. I was really upset when he died, and I think a lot of us were. This is the Chase. He has the turtle instead of the crocodile. Some people are like, oh, it's stupid. He should have the crocodile in the Chase. Everyone wants him with the crocodile. So why would you make it where he has the turtle? He's known as the crocodile hunter, so why would we have him as the common with a turtle? That would make no sense. This makes it a little rare and unique. So I'm happy to have the Chase. I do need to get the common, but every time I see the common, the box is beat up, and I want the box to be in good shape. I don't want it to look like someone punched it or played soccer with it. So I'm still going to get it eventually. I'm sure I'll be able to get it for under retail, but this Chase has been a pain in the ass for so many people to score, and I have ran into it once, and that's it. And it was very recently. So happy to have that in the collection. And the next pop on the list is going to be, and I'm winging this. I put, a bunch of the pops on the table right here, and I'm just grabbing them. So it's like, it's really no particular order, but it kind of is at the same time. The next pop on the list is going to be this Eeyore. I was able to score this pop, and I think it's going for about $80-$90 if I'm not mistaken. I mean, it's pretty expensive for a $12 piece of vinyl with glitter on it. So I'm definitely happy to have this in the collection. And I love Winnie the Pooh. As a kid, Winnie the Pooh, that my mother was crazy about Winnie the Pooh. So Winnie the Pooh was all over the place when I was a little boy, and I don't just collect the chases of this one and that's it. I have tons of these right here, and some of them are actually going to be for my son. I have a little setup with him with really old school Winnie the Pooh light, which I had when I was a little boy, so it's pretty cool. And the next pop we're gonna go with is let's go with this one right here. Next pop is gonna be the Angus Young Chase with the horns coming out of the head. Very unique because the actual box right here, the image is usually of the common, but this is of the Chase with the horns. So that means that they made two different boxes along with the actual vinyl figure. Hella unique. I mean, that's crazy. You would think that they would try to save money, but no, they actually made a Chase box with the horns. And it kind of sucks because if you have a shitty box that's beat up, you can't do the box swap with the common because of the fact the common doesn't have the horns. This is an awesome pop. AC/DC, iconic. I was happy to have this one. Another pain in the ass to get. Of course, after I got it, I ran into it 2 more times. And it ended up working out in my favor because I ended up using that for trade bait and getting some other goodies. Next on the list is this dude who I absolutely love. I'm such a huge fan of this guy, and that is Post Malone. I love his music. I think he's just an amazing songwriter. You know, he puts together such great music, and I'm happy to have this in the collection. I think later on, this will be worth money. That's not why I bought the pop. Let me make that clear. But I guarantee you later on, this will be worth money. When this is vaulted, this is going to be a big deal. So, you know, if you collect pops, pick up the Post Malone. I'm telling you now, man, this guy has so many hits already. He's a superstar. It's worth getting and stashing away. I have 2 of them. I may even get another one because I have a funny feeling my girls and maybe even my son when he gets older are going to want these because they're already liking a few of his songs that they hear on the radio. But I love Post Malone. Big fan. Okay, next on the list, I'm fighting myself on which one I want. You know what? I'm going to just show you both of them. Call me, you know, whatever you want. I'm suckering out, but we're gonna go with these 2 from Futura, the collaboration, the Star Wars collaboration, and we have Darth Vader and Boba Fett. There's a Jawa that is coming out, I think next year. It's not gonna come out in the next day or so, I doubt it. But the Jawa has camouflage and it looks crazy on his like hooded outfit. But these 2 are so sick, and I'm very happy to have both of these in the collection. I like how they came in the hard cases. I think that they need to do that more often when it comes to some of these. And these weren't that hard to get. At first it was, and then they had a restock at a lot of stores. And they had the 10-inch Boba Fett's, but I'm trying to stay away from the 10 inches. It's just too much. Takes up too much space. But these definitely have got to make the list. And I'm like fighting myself which one I like better. I think I like the Boba Fett a little more. Number 2 is got to be Golden Face, inspired by Michael Scott's movie that he worked so hard on. And, you know, this dude, Jim, is so funny on the damn show. And I definitely wanted this pop. As soon as I found out it was coming out, I wanted it. And it's so cool how glittery his face is. You see that? I mean, it's such a great pop. And I really have been sucked in with all these Office Pops. I've been trying not to buy too many of them. I also got this one right here, which I'm not putting on the list, even though I love the pop, but the Jim face book, the book face from the Halloween episode. And I messed up the countdown. I said number 2. This is actually number 3. Number 2 is going to be back-to-back Office Pops. And that is going to be Prison Mike. Classic episode with Mike, man. Prison Mike. You all know it. If you watch The Office, you've seen this damn episode. Classic. When I heard they were coming out with a Prison Mike Funko Pop, I was like, you got to be kidding me. I have got to get it. There were people waiting for it. When I got to Hot Topic, I was there maybe like 20 minutes early, and there was mad people waiting to see it, and everyone's looking for their perfect box. It was crazy. Big release. One of the biggest releases of the year, in my opinion. As far as, you know, regular pops, I know they have the super limited ones that everyone's going for, but, you know, I just get what I like that has to do with pop culture and what I'm into, you know. And coming at number 1 has got to be Michael Jordan. Love Michael Jordan. You know, my favorite basketball player of all times. Most of you know, some of you may not. I have another channel, The Sneaker Addict. It's been running for over 10 years. collecting Air Jordans, the retros, other sneakers, of course, too. If you're into sneakers, you never heard of the channel, make sure to subscribe there. But you know, this has got to be my number one. I've always wanted a Michael Jordan Funko Pop, and I finally was able to get them. They came out with so many other ones, and I got them all. You know, I don't have the new one, the bread colorway, the, you know, Jordan 11 breads he's wearing, but I have all the other ones, the ones where he's wearing the Concords, to the ones where it's the Rookie of the Year. I have the bronze one, all great pops, but this one to me was the best. You know, he's in midair, ready to slam dunk in what looks to be Jordan 3s, very reminiscent of when he was jumping from the foul line, slam dunking, and just incredible Funko Pop. Number one, numero uno, best pop of the year has got to be the Michael Jordan Funko Pop. There were so many great pops that released. It's really hard to show, you know, just 10. All of the different ones that came out from Endgame were amazing. I mean, there were so many, and it kind of took away from it, I think, because they released so many of them. I will say this is one of my favorite, though, from Endgame. This is a common, and they released the exclusive from the Collector's Corpse. The shield was in the wrong hands. Like, that's not the hand Cap had his shield on. This is the way it's supposed to be, and this pop, way better than the one that I think it's resung for about 80 bucks right now. This one kills that one. It even has that awesome stand. Like, this pop was the best, I think, as far as all of the Endgame pops. Let me know your favorite out of Endgame. Gotta mention not only, you know, the Endgame pops, but this year they released all of these 80th anniversary pops, you know, and this was like, you know, the first appearance of Low-Key, and they had so many different first appearances, and it was so cool that they put the comic book on the back of the pop. I mean, you know, if you are into comic books, you know, some of us, you know, we fell off with it, but when we were kids, we loved reading them. That's my whole story. But, like, it's really cool to own the pops, you know, to some of these books that we won't be able to get. I mean, you have to drop a lot of money for it, but at least you got the pop, and it actually has the book on the back. So this was an awesome series that came out this year. Definitely let me know in the comments your favorite pops you picked up this year. Leave it in the comment box below. If you had fun watching this, please hit the thumbs up button. It goes a long way. And share it on Facebook, Twitter. Let people know about this channel, this video. I really love doing these videos. We'll see how next year goes. Hopefully they chill out just a little bit. That's one thing I really want them to do. Don't release so many of them. Chill a little, Funko, if you're watching. Thanks for tuning in. This video has gotten way too long. Much love, Happy New Year, and we out.